Everything that you may have missed in the Five Nights at Freddy's trailer. Five Nights at Freddy's fans rejoice as we've had a new trailer bestowed upon us from Blumhouse for the Five Nights at Freddy's movie. It's funny that the 2-minute trailer leaked online and that was a whole big deal, but I just figured I knew that they were going to come out with something very soon due to the fact that they want to just get something out there for everybody, kind of hold them over until an official finished trailer comes out for this movie. And so far, the Five Nights at Freddy's movie does look really, really good. So we're going to talk about everything that you may have missed in this trailer. In terms of timeline placement in this movie, I thought it would have been a little bit more retro than it actually was, but it turns out that those set photos were just the tip of the iceberg with this movie, considering the fact that we do get our first look at what Freddy Fazbear's Pizzeria looks like outside. It's all broken down. There's a close sign on the building, which shows that this building has not been up and running for quite a bit of time, which now establishes that this is actually like legitimately like Five Nights at Freddy's 1, or at least in terms of timeline placement. More evidence apparent as we do see William Afton in the trailer at that point. He's not Springtrap, so that just shows that this takes place in just Five Nights at Freddy's 1. We get our first look at what Five Nights at Freddy's retro-ish looks like, and the animatronics look fantastic. They look like they brought them exactly from the games into live action. And it has a very Chuck E. Cheese-ish feel to the overall setting that they're doing this video. And I'm assuming this training video is for the security guard that I'm assuming that they had during the day shift back when Freddy Fazbear was up and running, which we do get to see Mike Schmidt exploring the broken down Freddy Fazbear Pizzeria, and it just looks great. The set design looks fantastic. Some YouTubers got to see behind the scenes for this movie and they said it looked great. Then there's some Easter eggs that they're going to throw in there. I couldn't manage to pick up any Easter eggs yet in terms of what is in the environment, other than, you know, maybe some posters here and there, but other than that, nothing really major. We'll get the camera room that's iconic from the games, as the same alignment of animatronics is in the camera system as in the game, where you have Bonnie on the far left, Freddy in the middle, and Chica on the right. Great little Easter egg for people who religiously play the games. And a very, very eerie shot of Freddy standing behind Mike Schmidt, which I'm assuming is his first encounter with the fact that the animatronics may very well be possessed. Then the movie gets all jigsaw with this lock mechanism putting Mike Schmidt in a chair with this animatronic face coming towards him with saw blades on it, which I don't know if this is supposed to be a reference to Sister Location because the faceplates kind of open up a little bit. So I don't know if that's supposed to be a reference to that. More than that in a separate Five Nights at Freddy's video that I'm going to be doing, talking about potential sequel for this movie. But regarding this movie specifically, I think that this may be a reference to a Sister Location, or maybe it just is a death trap and maybe I'm reading too much into it. We get a shot of Abby in the trailer as well, which I think is interesting because we did get to see in promotional material for this movie that Abby is actually holding hands with Freddy. But if you notice in the trailer that the Freddy that's shown in this trailer still has both ears, whereas Abby in the promotional material is holding hands with a one-eared Freddy, who happens to be golden. So I think Golden Freddy is in this movie. They just haven't shown him in this trailer. Basically, you get to see the kids who are stuffed into the suits in this, I guess, dreamlike state. I think they're going to explore some more backstory with Mike, because Mike supposedly is the same Mike who accidentally killed his brother in Five Nights at Freddy's 4, so maybe he feels some guilt about it and he has a flashback of these other kids that were killed and stuffed into the animatronic suits, each kid wearing the color of the suit that they were stuffed into, where we have Foxy, one's wearing, like, holding the hook, one is wearing a yellowish shirt, one has bunny ears. You know where I'm going with this. A shot of a security guard getting attacked. I'm assuming that this is the previous security guard that they have before Mike, where they have to get him replaced because he gets killed by one of the animatronics. And speaking of animatronics, we do get to see Foxy's foot in the shot, because Foxy's always been known in the series to have exposed animatronic feet, And we didn't get to officially see him in the trailer other than a silhouette of Foxy in the trailer. Also, the laughter in the trailer, you could say is possessed kids inside the suits, but keep in mind, in some of the casting listing for this movie, they have the casting for Balloon Boy in this trailer, so I think that it's a different auto-tune version of Balloon Boy's laugh. Also get a shot of a kid hiding inside the ball pit, very Chuck E. Cheese-ish. Also reminds me a lot of Willy's Wonderland, as animatronics are coming up to the kid with the red glaring eyes, and the trailer ends with the classic Five Nights at Freddy's music. The red eyes are definitely an interesting choice for these characters, considering the creepy factor of these characters was always the fact that their eyes were always so realish, just never blinking, always staring, very regular eye color, whereas more they're like Terminator machines in this. But I can't really complain due to the fact that it does look very accurate to the source material either way. What did you guys think of the trailer? Is this something that you guys liked, or is this something that you guys are kind of neutral on as fans? I, for one, am very excited about this movie, and I can't wait to do 1,000 more breakdown videos on just this one video. Comment below and let me know, and as always, if you guys liked the video, make sure to subscribe today to join the Azilization.